I've been a breast cancer survivor for 6 years. It's one of those things that's such a shock, and it's almost like you're in a tunnel. I felt like I was just going down this tunnel, like it's shaking, and because it didn't seem real, especially because it was diagnosed at a dermatologist. But it was breast cancer. It's a rare one that I had, and so I kept thinking, well, it's some strange eczema or just some rash, and went to my regular doctor. Everybody thought the same thing. When I had a mammogram, they suggested this rare form of cancer, but they just kind of shook it off too. So I wasn't going to even go to the appointment because I figured it was a rash. Weeks and actually months were going by, and I finally went to the dermatologist thinking, well, maybe they might know something, and they did a slide, and it came back a couple weeks later that it was breast cancer. It was Paget's disease of the breast. The doctors I talked to seemed a little bit uncertain as to what to do. I started to have to do some research and get another opinion. I went to 3 hospitals. It was either radiation, lumpectomy, or full surgery mastectomy. So at that point, I had to make big decisions, and it took a minute to figure out exactly what to do. I've been a teacher. I'm in my 10th year, and it's a very demanding, hectic life being a teacher, but it is the best. It is really a great occupation. And so I was limited with my arm especially. That was my biggest problem. All through the 4 surgeries I had in 9 months, I limited my arm so much I couldn't move it up. So at school, it was just awkward trying to, but I worked around it because I wanted to be at school. There was a few times where I had to miss. The most I missed, I think, was 5 weeks recovering from one of the other surgeries. And I found a lot of support from people. I was shocked how much people helped me. I was lost at first. I didn't know where to turn. So just reaching out and asking people, putting a few feelers out, even on Facebook, I was really surprised. So that was a good experience, get the connection. I really wish I could do something, right, to help people who are going through the same thing I went through, as cancer, survivor. And I thought even a song would be something I could do, And so it started to come together, and when you and I talked, it just took off. It's an uplifting song, through the dark and everything going so badly, and your mind is going a million places. It's hard to even breathe. I mean, life is short, and there's so much to be grateful for. And I think being able to help people is part of the epiphany.